Oh, hey. His songs make me want to cry. As long as the rose balsam thinks my parents will continue to watch over me. Are you talking about the singer, or is this the lyrics of the singer? His sunshine playing is lovely. Okinawan folk songs are so soothing. Wait, before I talk to you for a second, is there a thing here I can go into? Ah, Shogi. Okay. It's just Shogi. It's just Shogi. Oh, let's talk to the Sanchin player. Better not get a copyright for that on YouTube. I got copyright claimed on YouTube, so one of my videos isn't monetized for this series for the Don Quixote song, which is fucking hilarious because literally in the video we were talking about how the Don Quixote theme song has been removed from some of the remasters for Yakuza because they lost the license to it. And in my fucking video where the Don Quixote theme song plays, my video got lost monetization because I got copyright claimed for the Don Quixote theme song. It's just like, damn, they're really clamping down on that recently. Thank you for listening. That was an Okinawan folk song called The Rose Balsam. She was talking about that. He's actually pretty good. A lot of Okinawan folk songs have themes of love, like this next tune about a young man pining for a woman. It's called The Moon's Beauty. See, I was gonna say, it's just literally a thump, 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 thump. And I'm just like, that's not actually, it's like, wow, they didn't actually make him play a song or anything. But now that I think about it, in previous, like, if there's been a street performer in previous games, you usually don't even hear any form of instrument. There's the guitar dude in Zero with the electric guitar, and you don't hear anything. The dude in Kiwami 2 who has the acoustic guitar, and you don't hear... I'm pretty sure you don't actually hear them play it, even though the whole thing is they're being a street performer. The one thing you hear is the sub-story where you find the singer girl introduce him to the guitar guy, and she sings Rouge of Love. That's like an audition. That's like the closest that we get. If you have some time to spare, why not stay a while and listen? Not a bad idea. And now, without further ado, The Moon's Beauty.
Huh?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Who gave you permission to pollute the airways with that wailing? If it's anything like here, then you get street busters who have literal licenses from the local councils. I don't know if he has that or if that's even a thing that exists in Japan, but at least in Sydney, it's the street councils who give you it. It's part of a big difference between, one of the big differences between Sydney as a city and Melbourne as a city down south, is that in Melbourne, they give out way more of those licenses, so there's way more street performers, or even just street sellers, because the sidewalks are fuck ton massive compared to here. In here, you can have maybe 3 or 4 people walk next to each other, and that, like, takes up the entire distance between shop and road, where down in Melbourne, a lot of the streets are fuck ton wide, so you can literally have someone where, okay, there's the road, there's the gap between the road and the pavement for, like, bike lanes and stuff like that, or cab ranks, so they're not going to be run over, like, if anything goes off, and then next to the pavement, there's someone who's, like, got a street stall open, and then there's, like, 5 or 6 people who can walk next to each other widthwise, and then there's the shops. Every time I've gone to Melbourne, it's been a massive standout thing. There's so many more street buskers and street stalls because they give out so many more of those licenses. And it's amazing how something like just giving more licenses from the local council, and it just completely changes the vibe of a city because, like, in a big way because of it. People talk about Sydney and Melbourne as how they're completely different cities, and obviously there's a lot of overlap, and they're still very Australian, and cities everywhere are still cities. But, you know, it's one of those little differences that I can definitely appreciate. Like, because cities are so similar to each other, because they're all cities, they're giant markets, basically, of giant grey buildings. Like, because cities have so much similar in vibe to each other, the tiny little differences to me stand out and make places feel different. Because of those the little things. And you, how many times are we going to tell you to quit that howling? I can perform wherever I want. You don't get to decide where I can and can't sing. I appreciate this dude standing up for himself. We'll see who decides once I wire your trap shot. We've had up to here with you and your stupid old-time ditties. Hey, what are you doing? Please not my grandma's shin. You're gonna break it. Is that important to you? Don't worry then. We'll make a real smash hit out of it. This looks bad. Yeah, stop them, obviously, Kiryu. How's it even a choice? You punks are the only things getting smashed today. Who the hell are you? Mind your own damn business, Pops. You want to stand up for this, asswipe? Then it's your turn to face the music. Okay, I know Kiryu was meant to be older than the normal street punks and everything like that. The dude's only 40. He's not grandfather age, and he doesn't look like a 40-year-old. I don't get the constant things of just everyone calls him old. I get it, he is not the 20-year-old that he was in Zero or anything like that, but the dude's only 40. The fact that everyone calls him Pops and Grandpa is just, like, very overblowing it. Especially considering he doesn't look it. He doesn't look like he's in his 20s anymore, yes. But, like, if I look as good as Kiryu when I'm 40, I consider myself the luckiest bitch on this planet, right? Stomp the head. Yes. And something that I feel like this game very much wants to go for is hit moves. That's something I definitely want to try and learn. I gotta learn more. Pan, you're gonna be sorry. Just you wait. Next time you're toast. Yeah, fuck off. Thank you so much. I really owe you for stepping in like that. Don't mention it. Listening to that nice song of yours was all the thanks I needed. Oh, you mean the Rose Balsam? I learned that song from my grandmother when she first told me how to play the Sunshin. With your parents' counsel as your compass, with virtue as your shield, you can face this world with a will as strong as steel. Damn, you even talk like a fucking musicianal poet. Musicianal? Don't think that's a word. All my grandmother's life lessons are right here in the lyrics. I bet that's why it's the first one she had me learn how to play. It's a beautiful song. I agree. And it's even more important to me nowadays. My grandmother, she passed away last year. She once told me that music is all I have, so the kindness of strangers is all I can rely on to make my way in the world. I sing that song in her memory so that I never forget the lesson she taught me. Aww. Sounds like she'd be proud of you. Hang in there, alright? I'll do my best. Thanks again for your help. Oh, and here. Please take this. It's an Okinawan delicacy. Kind of like a donut. A sata andagi. Thanks to you, I can keep singing here, sharing my grandmother songs with everyone. Keep it up. I'll be cheering you on. Aww. Just helping people around town, making friends. I like that. I wonder what Kiryu's lifetime ratio of punks who've said I'll be back to punks who have actually come back is. Not... 1 in 50, if that. Like, the con artist street dudes in that one street in Kiwami 1. Possibly a couple sub-stories where it starts with interacting with someone and then that person comes up later in the sub-story. But I don't think that happens very often either. And it's kind of a unique item. Ooh. There's so many unique items you get in these games from just little things like that I don't know. The game's, like, seems to not take important items that seriously in a lot of ways, which I do find kind of funny. Like, if you don't complete a sub-story correctly, you can just miss out on a totally unique item forever. Like, it's weird for a game that has so much focus on, like, completion and everything that it gives you a literal completion list, that when it comes to the items themselves, the game has kind of a callous nature towards unique items, where it's like, yeah, if you don't get it, you don't get it. And if you sell it, it's gone. But we're not going to keep track of it or anything. It's just, you know, if it's unique, you can keep it. If it's not, get rid of it. And if you don't get it, well, it doesn't matter. I think item collection is the one thing the games don't track. That's what's confusing to me, right? Is that the game literally has a thing on the start menu of every game that is, here is your list of 100% completion. A literal checklist. Very few games have that aren't, like, platforming collectors, right? Literally, there's 10 different hostesses. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, there's 10 hostesses. Okay. But, like, here is food and drink. But this is, like, food and drink at different, like, it keeps track of which individual food items you've eaten at all of the diners in the game. And all of this. But unique items it just never cares about. It's such a stark contrast, and I find it so weird. Yakuza 0 gives you a 50-50 shot to get huge things like the encounter finder. Yeah, you can miss that. You can just miss something that important, and the game just doesn't care. 0, Kiwami 1 and 2 had lists for gears and weapons, just not items. Like, yeah, gears and weapons it keeps a track of, but, like, this is a unique donut. Sata Andagi, don't like snack, is famous in Okinawa. That's unique. From what Deku is saying. Game's not going to keep track of it. I can eat it and I just lose a unique item forever. Game doesn't care. Game doesn't give a shit. You can get drinks that are just like, oh, here's a one-off drink. And it's just randomly fucking completely different. or anything like that. Haruka gives you a candy. You just get a candy. This is completely unique. It's just, I find it so funny that for a game that has so much focus on massive amounts of completion, there's that much stuff that the game just doesn't particularly care about in terms of actually, like, being 100% keeping track of it. Well, it's not me criticizing the game for it. I don't think the game's bad because of it or anything like that. If it's something that you care enough about, you can keep a track of it yourself and everything like that. If you care enough, you will save scum and complete every sub-story to get the perfect result and everything like that. Like, if the player cares enough, they can still do it. With saves and everything like that, although limited save points do make it a little bit harder. I just find it a funny contrast to the rest of the game that it doesn't keep a track of that. That's what I find funny. I tried to eat here before. Wait, no, this is the pawn shop. No, where did I try to eat before? I think it was somewhere over here. I didn't eat before, now I can actually eat. Right this way. Welcome first, what would you like to drink? Zampa, Awamori's. You mentioned what Awamori was before and I completely forgot what it was. Rice sake, yeah, rice sake, but different to that. Yeah. There we go. 25 proof and 30 proof Zampa. Smooth, sweet and refreshing, rich, full-bodied flavor. You know, I've already had a little bit to drink. I'll go for the smooth one right now. Have you decided what you would like? Goya Champlu. This stir fry is made with Goya tofu and eggs. We call it Champlu, which means something mixed in the Okinawan language. Like, just how much care these games go into of just, here's the diner. Here's the name of everything, the pictures, real-life pictures of it, and here's a description in case you don't know what it is. You want to actually know what type of things that this restaurant sells, here's little descriptions that give you everything like that. Like, a lot of games, it's just a menu, and it doesn't, like... I guess you get item descriptions a lot, but I don't know if you get, like, meal descriptions that are just like, here's what the real-life meal is like. I know. Just a lot that helps you lean into the tourism simulator. These go great with Awamori. Pig's ears? Oh, wow, okay. Didn't realize you could eat specifically just the ears of pigs. Okay. Wait. I've seen them as dog treats. But they don't look like this. They're not crunchy texture. They're literally just, like, roasted or something like that. Because I've seen dogs eat pig ears. There was a dog that I knew that, like, pig ear was, like, its favorite snack and everything like that. Pig's feet. Thoroughly boiled and contain lots of collagen, make them quite the delicacy. Sea grapes. Type of seaweed found here. They burst open your mouth with a salty sea flavor. Okay, so, like, I'm fine with, like, seaweed wrapping on sushi and everything like that. I feel like this would be an acquired taste that would be a little bit difficult for me to... I'd have to have a bit of it to get used to it. You can eat most of this stuff from animals. It's just some people find them squicky. Westerners, white people, find them squicky. I think we need to be a bit more specific when we say the some people there. We are, given our nature of the way we've treated the world and everything like that, we consider ourselves high class, aka we don't care about what people in other countries eat. And we're very picky and wasteful when it comes to that. So if it doesn't look like the perfect thing, then fuck it. Supermarkets will literally throw out an apple if it's a slightly dented apple because no one will actually buy it. Do your part for society. When you go to a supermarket and you buy like food or groceries or anything like that, buy the dingy, banged up things that no one else will buy so it doesn't get thrown out. And if you do that, you can consider yourself an activist and you never ever have to do anything else to consider that. Jumami tofu. Delicious peanut tofu. Sure to sit. Peanut tofu? That does actually sound really good. Island scallions. Island scallions are grown in Okinawa and are similar to green onions. They go great with sake. So this is actually interesting. This is all type of food and stuff that, like, it's specifically island off of Japan types of delicacy. Stuff I've never heard of. It's interesting to learn about this. I appreciate tourism simulator aspects of this. I'll eat any kind of meat if you can grind it into a burger patty. I mean, yeah, if it's a burger, we'll eat fucking anything. I mean, like, so there was a thing, not just Japanese cuisine, but very specifically Okinawan cuisine. Yeah, very specifically Okinawa, like a subsect of Japanese cuisine, because it's on a separate island and like coastal and shit like that. It's all like, and everything like that. I guess they grow a lot of pigs here, considering there is like multiple pig things here, and this is like actually is the whole thing. But so there was I know I do this a lot. I'm gonna have a 2-hour session. I'm gonna get through half of the city because I keep finding side stuff to talk about. But that's part of what I love about Yakuza, is that it does things for me to talk about. But I just want to point out a thing of, there was a time a bit ago where, like, we have pies and sausage rolls in Australia. I don't know how much people know about that, but like meat pies, sausage rolls, they're like the Australian cuisine that we have. Like, if you ask a lot of Australians what typical Australian food is, pie and sausage roll is going to be up there for a lot of people. Outside of like certain dessert things like lamingtons and pavlovas, which are both fucking trashed here. Like, I love pies and sausage rolls. I've lived here my entire life. I've eaten them in my entire life. I fucking love a good pie, and I love a fucking good sausage roll, right? They're not fancy or anything like that, and I wouldn't even consider them cuisine. They're basic as shit. They come from other countries. It's not even particularly Australian. But I fucking love them, right? Like I'll always go into a pie or a sausage roll. But there was a thing a while ago where, like, it was a big scandal, and it was on news and everything about just, like, how there was one company where secretly the meat that was in their pies wasn't, like, the actual beef cuts of a pig, but it was, like, the intestinal tracts and the legs and, like, all of the trash parts put into a pie. And how disgusting are these things that they're made of the other parts of cows instead of, like, the prime cuts put into a fucking pastry filled with gravy and chopped up meat that you can't even distinguish what any little bit is because it's so chopped up and tiny that it's anything. And people were outraged and disgusted that they used all of the trash parts of an animal. And it's just like, how can you eat those things knowing that it's like all of the awful shitty parts of an animal? And I'm just like, if it's the awful shitty parts of an animal and it's in a pie like this and I eat it and it tastes fucking good, you know what that means? It means those shitty parts of the animal taste fucking good. It's like when, like, people would say with McDonald's here, how it was just like the chicken nuggets aren't actually made from chicken breast. They're made from all of the reject part of the chickens that aren't good enough to be like made into the chicken patties or anything. And I'm just like, so it just means that the other parts of the chicken are actually still fucking delicious, and who cares? Right? Like, I try my best to be vegan as much as I can right now, which I do very, very bad job at. But, like, if you're gonna eat the animal, don't fucking waste it for stupid, inane bullshit of caring about just, like, ew, but the chicken nuggets are made out of chicken feet, so that means it's disgusting. Do you enjoy the taste of it? Then it's not disgusting. What's your fucking problem? I imagine a lot of countries think of their local cuisine as just some shit we eat. No, Australian cuisine specifically is just some shit. Like, Australian cuisine is the worst in the world, and I will fight to the death on that. Like, other countries and cultures have way more specific cuisine and, like, specifically food to their country than fucking Australia does. We've adopted no food from any native population here because, you know, we spend too much of our time murdering them. And outside of that, we were a country that's existed for, like, a bit over 100 years. Anything we have has been adopted from other countries and half-assed. Like, we've got not, like at least in Britain, any of their, like, traditional food is stuff that they've kept for a few hundred years and making everything like that based on local population, based on local culture and everything like that, what they can grow there and everything like that. Like, for a lot of places around the world, there's a reason why they eat what they eat, and it's because it's the most plentiful stuff, easiest stuff to get. It's the easiest thing to get into the most amount of people's mouths. Like, that's a big part of what defines what local food is. And because it's, like, standard stuff, the locals find a way using the other things that are natural to there, or things that are simple to get on trade routes or anything like that, to like spice it up, to make it like actual proper home foods. There's no history like that in Australia. Like, we have none of that. So there isn't any like cuisine here that exists in that regard. Like that's the big thing from Australia. There's nothing. There's nothing like that. So we don't have anything. Like when you see senators or politicians put up their things of their nice delicious meals of just like basic as fuck boiled corn with no seasoning, boiled peas with no seasoning, and meat that has been cooked until it's completely dry with no seasoning or marinade or anything like that, and they're making big things about just like eating this nice hearty home cooked meal, or in other cases eating this fucking steak that I've completely ruined to own the libs or anything like that. That is like those meals, that's Australian cuisine. That's the standard shit that we eat as our like daily meals here. That like, not even joking. That's just, yeah. It reminds me of a thing from a couple months ago where they tested Subway tuna and found like no identifiable tuna DNA. Like, who cares? Not me. Still tastes good. Exactly my point. The only reason that any of that shit matters is for allergen reasons. Like, if you're not being honest about what it is, and either someone could eat it, but like, if someone's allergic to tuna, they're never gonna try it, and then there's no tuna in it, and they could have eaten it. Or they lie about what's in it, and then like there is actual like, some people will have allergies to whatever the fake knockoff is. Or if any of the fake knockoff stuff has like actual health issues. There's that. But also like, the shitty parts of animals or anything like that, or the shitty fake substitute food, just because it is the shitty parts of animals doesn't mean it's more like I've seen people say where it's just like, I won't eat the shitty parts of animals because they're more likely to be disease ridden. It's just like, if you cook it, no, it's the same as the rest of the fucking thing, outside of maybe particular animals with particular parts that are like, oh, this particular part of the animal, if you don't prepare it properly, then it might be even more likely to have a thing like that. But fucking any type of chicken that you have is likely to give you salmonella if you don't cook it properly. So that, but chicken at the very least, that makes no fucking sense. I should probably play the video game that I'm streaming. I should have tagged the last 15 minutes as a just chatting stream. Let's actually order some food here. Rafuti, that actually looks kind of cute. Glazed cubes of pork belly are called rafuti by the locals and are considered an Okinawan delicacy. Damn. Out of everything here, it's either that or the tofu. I want to go for fried guraken. Well, it's seafood, so I'm not going to like it. Sashimi platter, also seafood, so I am also not going to like it. I'm going to order the jami tofu and the... I can't only order one. I'll order the peanut tofu. So I've never heard of that before. That sounds interesting. Not that I'm getting the taste of it right now, but you know. I'm role-playing here. You do get experience points for eating in this. Fuck all, but you do get them.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Damn, just the amounts of politeness and stuff like that, of just the full arigatou gozaimashita. Like, the thanks here is just cheese cunt. I say that. I've never been to a restaurant here and have gotten a cheese cunt as I've walked away or anything like that. But I have absolutely been to distinctly 2 different bars where, as I'm walking away with my drink and I say thanks to the bartender, I've gotten a responsive cheese cunt. That's happened at 2 different joints. That is a thing that has happened. So that is a thing that has happened at least twice here, and I wish it would happen more. Instead of arigato gozaimashita, we should have cheese cunt as like the default thank you customer thing here. If I could say cheese cunt to all my customers I served at work to like greet them on their merry way, I would enjoy my job a lot more of serving the worst scumbags that exist in my city. Another thing I like that restaurants in these games tend to include little, not an actual meal side dishes too, like those scallions. Yeah, just like everything that would be on a meal. Here, if you don't want to go into there, you can just order little scallions. Why not? Honestly, there's a lot of restaurants that I go to where the side shit is way better. There's a pizzeria near me, Manoj Pizzeria, where their pizzas are nice, and I like their pizzas, but it's not like the best pizza ever. But all of the stuff that they have on their side as their side dishes for the pizzeria, mwah, mwah. I can literally go to the pizza joint and just get like, I'll get a fucking za'atar bread, and their chips and shit. It's just like, I prefer that over their pizzas. Or their kebabs. They make their kebabs. Okay, so it's like Lebanese. I think it's Lebanese. I'm pretty sure it's Lebanese. So it's Lebanese bread that they use for the pizza bases. But they use their pizza bases to make kebabs. They don't like use actual, like the normal kebab bread. They use a fucking pizza base and just wrap a kebab in that. It's so good. The kebabs are great too. The only issue is that their tabbouleh kebab uses a little bit too much tabbouleh, and it's the main thing you can taste in there. I love tabbouleh, but when you can't taste any of the falafel or anything inside of it, it's a little bit too much tabbouleh for my taste. Kenny's Kebabs gets it the fucking best. Oh, they are the best fucking kebabs I've ever had. They get a perfect mix of everything. Yeah, that Turkish chili on there. Fucking fantastic. Best kebabs ever. Why don't you tell me where Takuya is? A man came by and took him. I don't know what to tell you, Karumi-san. He said he was a friend of yours. What? He even had me listen to a message you left on his phone, asking him to pick up Takuya for you. But I did no such thing. Oh, a new message. What does it say? We have Takuya. If you want him back, come get him. Alone. And leave the Kamaro PD out of this. Oh, Takuya, I can't lose you. I don't know what to do. This doesn't sound good. Sounds like there's been a kidnapping. I should go see if she needs help. This doesn't sound good. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Did you say your child has been kidnapped? Sorry, who are you? I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory Orphanage just down the road. If a kid's been abducted, well, you can understand my concern. Oh, so you're a teacher? All I know is that Takuya was taken from this hospital. And I just got a ransom note. We have Takuya. Come alone. But it's far too dangerous. We need to alert the authorities. If I called the police and they hurt my darling Takuya, I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? I can step in. Please, Kiryu-san, can you help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. I mean, I'm of the opinion that I'm on it. My only thing here is that he did hear a message of her voice. So did someone impersonate her, or is she doing something? I'm on it, though. Let's not get the cops involved. I'm on it. Let's go get Takuya back. Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? Is this the place? Kiryu's a registered kid on Napa. What's the legal status of his ownership, of his, like, parenthood of Haruka? Does he, like, have legal rights to own her? Or whatever the actual word? Guardian! Guardian! That's what I'm looking for, not owning. Guardian. He does not have any form of legal status as guardian of Haruka, right? Is that an issue with him running the orphanage? Or is it now, because he runs the orphanage, Haruka's enlisted to the orphanage, so he does have guardianship over her? I have to assume he has legal guardianship of her. Date probably helped. True. True. Date was there specifically at the end saying, don't go to prison, you dickhead. You have Haruka to look after. Yeah, it would make sense if Date did. Yeah, the cops were involved because of Date, so, yeah. That makes sense. According to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant parking area just ahead. An empty lot, huh? Kiryu, don't use that word. Don't use that phrase. You're gonna make me cry. The game's giving me a lot of options. I'm gonna feel the shame, aren't I? Never said on screen, but Date's probably, or what, he's not Yakuza, that's silly. He should be able to adopt her. I mean, yeah, he hadn't been Yakuza for 10 fucking years. And he was made chairman, but he quit. So, and if you become chairman and then quit on that day, would the cops even view you as a Yakuza? I'm gonna feel the shame. I'm gonna feel the shame. I'm not gonna get a star on this because I'm definitely gonna get it wrong, and I'm gonna feel the shame. Is it cheating for me to look it up? I have the sub-story list open on my other, on another window. Would people prefer me to make a gut call and feel the shame if I get it wrong, or to look up everything right so I can get the best solution to sub-stories and actually see the whole thing? What would people prefer the full experience of the sub-story and how it functions, or would people prefer my gut reactions and if I fuck it up, I fuck it up? Do the gut. Alright, well, belly button, fuck it. Fine, I'll jump in. We have the upper hand and we strike first. I'm going in! Hey, you the punk who kidnapped Takuya? Hand him over now. Who the hell are you? Kurumi's new flame? Well, that's just perfect because you're about to get flamed. Street thugs. Thugs. One of them here. I don't think I can pick up people on the ground in this. I thought I could, but I don't think I can. Oh, and that's dumb. I'm gonna like look up a list of heat moves so I can actually try pulling off different ones in combat. Ah, no. There we go. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Where's Takuya? He better be okay. I think you have to pick up people on the ground as an upgrade. What's this dog doing here? Takuya! Oh, my poor little baby! Mummy's gonna make it all better. Takuya wasn't a child, it was a dog. No one told me this was a vet! Takuya's a dog? Don't call him that, he's a very important part of my family. I mean, I agree with you, Kurumi. Animals are part of the family. You could have mentioned it wasn't a child. Kiryu, you still should be happy that you helped, though. Were you scared, my precious angel? Oh, don't be afraid, Mummy's here. I'm the one who gave you that rotten butt, damn it. You were over the moon. Went on about how much you loved me. I still have the voicemail on my cell. Use that voicemail to trick the vet of all the low-down nasty things to do. You're twisted. Ah, that's how. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did for one last chance to see you again. Now that's just creepy. Imagine. Kidnapping for attention. Pull a stunt like this again and I'm going to the police. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kiryu-san. It's not much, but please take this. 10,000 yen. What should I do? I won't tell you how to feel, but if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself. So weird that I feel a little nostalgia reading through your recent Kingdom Hearts uploads and seeing all the mad people. That was the salt that last Limit Cut stream is possibly the saltiest and most tilted I've been in a long fucking time. I literally said fuck all of you, go fuck yourselves to everyone watching because I was mad. And I only like half stand by saying that. I got very bad advice for a fight that was very annoying. But I very much got tilted and let it get to me. It's alright, I've watched videos on how to beat the fights for the other one, so now I know what to do. Now it's just about a matter of execution when I do Limit Cut tomorrow. Because I literally looked up a video. There's that kidnapping is bad. And other life lessons with Kiryu. Don't kidnap people. Don't do it. Don't kidnap people. Alright, grabbing a foe's legs. So I can grab people's legs? I'm confused. Extra health, release of a grab, powerful charge attack. If it was a knockdown in heat mode, that would be nice. And maximum limit of heat gauge. I'm gonna go for this one. Maybe you have to be smoothly standing at their legs while they're on the ground. That would make sense. That would make sense. Can I look at my... Yeah, I can look at my abilities here. Grab legs. Here we go. Okay, yeah. You have to be literally near the legs. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, you have to literally be near the legs to actually do it. And towards a head is that. Okay. So if you grab them towards the head, they stand up stunned. If you grab their legs, you can then throw them and shit. Okay. Wait, what? Recovery. After certain attacks, increase hit gauge with recovery stance. Fight calmly to avoid defeat. Repeat last button in certain attacks. Huh? What? Can anyone explain what that one means to me? Because I don't understand. Like, if I end a combo, if I press the button to end a combo, like, I go back faster. I recover faster from, like, the ending thing of it, and I get heat from it. Also, I already have taunt. Basically, some attacks can be ascended if you hold the button to get extra heat. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, like, I haven't looked at this list, and I should probably do that in case there's, like, specific things that I don't know how to do. Which all of that is just, yeah, all that's, other than the taunt. Combo, finishing blow. When finishing combo, try holding triangle. Okay. Finish, left stick and attack without a fighting stance to... Okay, without fighting stance. Okay, so you can turn around instantly and attack if you're not in a fighting stance. Okay. Front kick, charge kick, yep. Oh, okay. Okay, you have a back kick while in fighting stance. That's actually really nice to know. Drop kick while running, yep, you know that one. Grab attack, yep. Wait, attack when you are grabbing or are grabbed. Attack, wait, what? Oh, you can do the back kick while being, okay, when it said spinning, I thought like you grab someone and then spin them immediately. No, okay, while you're grabbed, you can still do the back kick. Okay, the back kick's nice if someone sneaks up behind me. That is actually nice to know. Throws, weapons, throw weapons, okay. Various weapons is just press various buttons to use. Yeah, okay. Do I have a list of what heat moves I currently have? There's a lot of shit down here. Oh, all heat actions. Nice. Okay. Soul, tech, and body and essence abilities are all here. Yeah, I do have this one. If I'm in multiple fights, grab someone near downed enemy. Enemies seem to stay down for this way longer than in Kiwami 2, so that's going to be nice. Oh, recovering midair. Okay. Recovering midair. I got to try and remember. IF7, Yonoshiro weapons, Revelatons, ancient techniques. Enemy, downed enemy. Certain terrain. That's not... I want to know specifically which terrains do what. Wait, what was that one? Oh, super finish. I was hoping the terrain ones would tell me a little bit more specifically what terrain. Like in Kiwami 2, you get a full list of, like, in these specific terrains, you can do these specific things. No, this is just, okay, in those situations, you can do that. Okay. Okay. not as much help as I would like, but, you know, I'll take anything I can get. I might as well, right? Birdies! Scare away the birdies. Because I'm a dick. Actually, let me... Wait. I check my sub-stars for a second. Everything I've completed so far is a star. Certain terrain because it's catch-all heat move. Well, that's it. Yeah, I know that it's for everything, but I want to know, like, specifically which different ones can do which different things. Like, in the previous games, like, certain terrains, you need to do certain things for that terrain to work, kind of thing. And also, it gives you a list of all the terrain that does work. Where in this, I'm just going to have to experiment to find out everything. So far, all of our sub-stories are perfect, which makes me now think I need to perfect all of them. Just try walls and fences from front and back. Yeah, no, just experiment. If we experiment enough, we'll get it to work. I'm just bad at experimentation. Hi there, random dudes. What's up? Caught myself a big fish today, so I'm treating myself with a glass of tankata. Wait, I think we spoke to you. Have we? I have no idea, actually. Oh, over at the cabaret. Wait, okay. I can't re-get that dialogue. It's still early enough game to discover is easy enough. Yeah, well, there's not that much. Okay. Tankataken is something I've got to remember. Okay. I will try to remember that. Hello. Oh, you're a taxi. Wait. Yeah, you're a taxi. Ooh, another good. I'll be honest. I haven't seen it. I haven't noticed a difference between the girls that I've seen so far. They all seem to have the same hairstyle, and that's what I'm using to define the difference between people. Because I'm shallow as fuck. And I can't exactly tell the difference between them because of that. Can I get run over by cars and be hurt? No. No is the answer to that. It would seem. M stores! They still exist in Okinawa. All the M stores in the other cities got bought out by Poppos. They still exist over in Okinawa. Damn, listen to the music. Yeah. They just sell Tauriners. I want my Staminams! I want my Staminams! Large blow-up doll. I won't ask what you're going to use it for. 500 yen for a single thumbtack? Are you kidding me? What? What? We keep balloons in stock for the kids. I like this because it is very much... The item descriptions for this are written like it's the shopkeep telling you stuff. I think we're the only chain in Okinawa who carries the tonic shampoo. The corporate cooperation between Popo and M-Store is a side plot, all of its own through the series. They're constantly buying each other out and replacing each other. Ooh. Yakuza 3's main plot. But instead of two ministers fighting over a resort and a military base, it's two CEOs of different companies deciding whether what should go where the orphanage is a giant M-Store or a giant Popo. So stupid. Such a... What? It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. See, my brain is I should buy all of this random bullshit here in case I ever need it for a sub-story or a sub-quest or anything like that. But also from memory, all of the random shit that these stores sell in previous games, you need maybe 1 or 2 things per game for a side quest. Like, a lot of this stuff, I genuinely am not sure why it exists as an item you can buy. Because you honestly do not use most of them most of the time. Like, other than just, it is world building of just, yeah, this is a fucking convenience store. It sells a bunch of bullshit. Like, other than that, I don't know why a lot of the stores sell that many items. Because I have found very little use for damn near all of them. And I'm someone who completes every sub-story. Hey, we can go up here. Oh, this is where the coin lockers are. Okay. So we do have the coin lockers over here. Nice little area here. No actual stores or anything here, but a nice little area. Orion, draft beer, bologna, roots, foods, dining and drink. So I can't even go into these shops, but they still like nice and detailed them. Hello there. I'm really enjoying Ryukyu. It's a nice little place. It's just a nice little town. City, I guess. I guess this would technically count as a city. I think it's built up enough that it's a city and not a town. Well, I do like this place. Smallburger! Smallburger always around. I'm full of health, right? I'm pretty close. I'll eat here just in case. You gotta eat at each place multiple times just in case you run into someone who you could, like, recruit or anything. I'll be honest, out of all the girls so far, I like her the most because of her suit. But also, the suit literally won't even matter when it comes to actually someone being a hostess. So... Oh, this is all takeout. No, I don't want takeout. I want to eat here. I want to eat here. I'd like to eat here, thank you. For here, please. Here's our menu. Small burger, classic burger with fries and drink. The drink is green. They've got lime cordial. Yes. I haven't had lime cordial in so long, which is ridiculous considering I have some in there and I love lime cordial so much. I know I've got a fridge in my room now, so I've just been relying on, you know, keeping cold cans of stuff that is unhealthy for me, as opposed to going all the way out to the kitchen and making lime cordial for myself. King Burger. A Goya Burger. A distinctly Okinawan Goya Burger set. Slight bitterness is addictive. Ooh. Actually different. Distinctly Okinawan Soki Burger set. The hand of pork ribs. Oh my god, it's a rib witch. Pig's feet burger. Ah, sea grape drink. That's what's green. Okay, so that's like a flavor of soft drink unique to here, if I had to guess, because it's sea grape. Damn. Sweet potato smoothie. I would hate that because I hate sweet potatoes, but interesting that they can make that. Fried mamiga, thinly sliced crispy fried pig's ears. Pig's ears are very popular. I guess there are lots of pigs on the island of Okinawa. or on the Ryukyu Islands. Okinawa's the city, right? Not the actual island? I forget. I think Ryukyu is actually the name of all the islands collectively. I think Okinawa was this one specific island. I just remember another change. In the original, there were secret menu items. You had to buy fine magazines to tell you about them. Oh, wow. Gigaborg? I feel like I need to order this. 8 beef patties? 8? The most I've ever had on a burger is 4, but fucking 8? Jesus Christ. Those are the magazines in the remake, so you can't even buy or read them, so they're just all unlocked. Oh. Secret menu shit? See, I only know of one secret menu thing, and I don't even know if it's a real thing. I order it and buy it for myself all the time, but I don't call it by the secret menu thing. I just buy things separately. The only one I know of is the McGangbang. And if you don't know what that is, it's a McChicken burger in the middle of a double cheeseburger. and it's called that because it's a chick between two pieces of meat. But jokes aside, honest to God, if you go to McDonald's and you get a burger that has the chicken patty and the cheeseburger part, and it needs to be like both the burgers together because it still needs the mayonnaise from the chicken burger and it still needs the cheese and sauce of the chicken burger. But if you get that combined and eat it together, it is honest to God one of the best things that you can get at McDonald's. Oh my God, they actually call it that out there too. It's international. So I've never asked for a McGangbang at a McDonald's. I'm not going to do that. But it's a known thing. Like in high school, like the word spread around that that's what it was called and everyone knew it. And I've run into people outside of my high school who have known that that's what it's called. I've never asked for it though, because I'm not going to do that to the poor customer service person who works there. I remember hearing that in high school too. See, the thing is, you hear it and it's just a dumb, stupid joke because, like, the actual name of it is fucking hilarious. But, even though I'm pretty sure the actual term gangbang is probably very problematic. But the actual burger itself, honest to God, the chicken patties with a beef patty at Macca's combined together with the mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard is actually really good. It is absurdly good how well those flavors actually all work together. It is crazy good. Also, Kiryu just ate a burger patty with 8 fucking patties on it. Well, someone's in heaven. Looks like you can afford a few drinks there. You better buy us a few rounds too. No, well, I guess you're gonna have to drag you down to hell. Oh, is this the game that you were telling me about then, Shot? About how every fight starts with people talking mad shit to me? Because people seem to want to talk mad. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay. Dude won't even let me pick him up. Wait, pick him up. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do this then. Hey, there it is. Ooh, nice aim move. Throw. There we go. Yeah, this is just what random counters are in this game. And the next one too. How the hell did you beat us? You're drunk. Well, here you go. Buy yourself some nice booze. And I got a moist 20,000 yen. I mean, if anything, the random encounters are less frequent in this game. Because every random encounter is someone talking to you. Yeah, we don't drink. They've been a lot less frequent in this game. I've come across very few of them. Overall, honestly, so... It's a trade-off, I guess. You gotta talk at the beginning of all of them, but it doesn't mean you're being interrupted every few seconds by one, so... I'm gonna want to try out Secret Marine stuff, but anxiety that they won't know it and I have to explain it and stuff. Well, I think it's that, and also, I don't want to be the person who is just to someone, I want to McGangbang, and then the customer service person is just like, oh, I don't want to deal with this bullshit today. Like, I don't want to be the person who just makes someone have an annoying shift or be an annoying customer because I asked for some stupid bullshit. I get enough customers doing that at my work. Not asking for secret menu stuff. I work at a news agency, so there's no secret menu stuff. But, you know, I get assholes at work. I don't want to be the asshole to someone else. You just sell a bunch of... Oh, yo! Cure all for, the turmeric Riku hit. Oh! So this is an item that's been in a previous game. Name details. Remember that item you get in previous game that reduce your drunken. Yeah, I was literally about to say. I remember this in previous games. The legendary drinker of Ryukyu. I've used this to like max out completion points at things like that, and I wasn't sure what Ryukyu was. It's where we are now. So the hangover treatment is a local thing for Ryukyu and Okinawa. Okay. World building. World building. It's weird to say world building in a game that's just trying to replicate real life. But honestly, I feel like it's the appropriate thing to say because, well, it does actually expand what the world here is like. I know I went here before. Oh yeah, you just saw the candy and stuff. Yeah. I remember this, yeah. There's so many items here don't actually serve a full-on purpose, but they're nice and they're here and I appreciate it. Ah, damn. Yakuza's real life with like 5 quotation marks. Okay, look. Yes, but shut up. Bunch of tourist stores. Yeah, that is tourist trap stores, but I'm okay with that. That's a real life thing. Real life. Yeah, I know. Again, I know. That is the person who is pissed off at me. I probably don't want to go visit him. Yes, real life. I know. I know. But still. I feel like part of me exploring is not going as well here because there's no like collectibles to pick up. So I'm going into like some of the little side things expecting there to be something to pick up, and then there's not because this game doesn't have that. There's no one attending this store. Kiryu, steal everything! You're a criminal! Grab, 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 grab! Kiryu goes in, yells that he's not leaving, then runs off. He just does that at least once a day. Just to be an absolute asshole and antagonize them as much as possible. I'm trying to get out of the Yakuza life. Let me run into the Yakuza's office every single day and yell at them. I don't think coin locker keys are available. No, there is collectibles then. There's coin lockers. How are the keys on where are the keys then? Maybe I'm doing my exploring a little too early if the keys aren't even around yet. Jesus. Also, hello shady person in front of a shady dungeon. What's up? I can tell you're not just some guy off the street. You got some real fire in your eyes. No, that's just the person controlling him. You're a real player, aren't you? I've got a great place I'd like to show you. Follow me if you're interested. Sure. Lead the way. You won't regret this. I'm going to be attacked down here. What is this place? Kiryu. Kiryu, I know for 1000% certainty this is not your first secret underground illegal gambling den that you've been in. I've been in several. So many of them. I have lost counts of how many we've been in, Kiryu. You know what this place is. We've been in so many of them. You know what it is. He's been in so many. There's been multiple in every previous game. It's a gambling hall. Perfect place to cut loose and have some fun. There's always got to be one of these. And yeah, they buy the tags. CeeLo Green, Oichikabu, Koi Koi. So these are all Hanafuda games, which I do not know how to play any of them. I'd like to learn, but I don't know right now, and I'm not going to learn in Yakuza because Yakuza tutorials are terrible for this. I will come back one day, I swear to God. No, not now, not now. I swear to God, there will be a time where I know how to play any Hanafuda game, and I know how to play Mahjong, and I will come into a Yakuza game, and I will proudly own that shit. It is not now. I'm sorry, I do not have the 2.5 hours it is required to watch Cyric Z's explanation of how to play Mahjong. Maybe that's why the Yakuza games are terrible for the tutorials, because they don't want to put a 2.5 hour tutorial into their video game. But still, their tutorials are bad. CeeLo is easy. But he's just gonna say fuck you whenever I try to learn anything. Is that song even CeeLo Green? I don't even know. My brain is saying it is, but I cannot guarantee that. I cannot guarantee that my joke is actually landing or being correct here. Public market. Ooh, okay. That was a correct reference. Fuck yeah, got it. I made a reference and it was correct. Hell yes. Oh! Damn. Yeah, just actual, like, a little local market area of just a bunch of sellers selling their various cuts and everything like that. This is cute. Again, I like seeing stuff like this in these games. Again, world building. For a real-life simulator, but world building. Like, you can even hear the slight hum of people talking. It's not as loud as it would actually be, but if it was loud as it would actually be, you'd never go into these places. But, like, you know. I mean, even when you're walking around on the city streets, especially in Kamurocho with how busy it is, you can hear all that stuff. Like, they actually put the sound effects of just like, this is what a city sounds like. It sounds like a bunch of people talking and walking. Oh, there is something I can do in here. There is one shopkeep that Kiryu is willing to buy from in this entire place. Hello there. Kiryu doesn't want any of the pig or the beef or anything like that. He only wants the fish. Oh, if I get my own fish, I can sell him fish. Okay. We have found where the fish selling is. That's cool. When Kiryu goes and catches fish, he sells them to the actual fish market. Well, there you go. Show me what you've got. Gurukun, Abasa, Mibai, Irabuchu, Green Turban. Ah, and then you can get all the baits here as well for your different things. Fishing in Yakuza 0 is also something I've recently been exploring a lot because of, again, completion points. Oh my god, trying to catch a fucking rainbow trout. Everything else, so easy. So easy to catch everything else in Yakuza 0. The rainbow trout did not appear for so fucking long. And I don't even think it's one of the rare ones, but oh my god. Like, I caught all of, like, the other 30 odd fish in Yakuza 0 in the space of maybe 20 minutes. But the fucking rainbow trout took like another 2 hours to get the last completion list thing, and it was so annoying. Ah! One of the many details I love about 14 is that if a ton of players in a particular area, background chat effect starts to play. Nice. There was also an upstairs area in there. What? I missed everything. And I want to get some shrimp. I hate shrimp. Actually, you know what? Shrimp is one of the few... You're fighting me in the middle of this marketplace? Really? Really, bro? Sorry about your fish. Sorry about your fish. Oh, there's another dude here. Why have you got a golf club? Bro. Bro. There we go. There we go. I grabbed someone by the legs. No, I would say out of all fish things, shrimp is probably the one of the ones that I can have. So, again, I don't like seafood. I don't like seafood at all. I can't stand it. The one place that I've been able to handle seafood, and it does make me think if I went to Japan, I would try the seafood there, and I might actually like it. The one time that I've liked seafood, teppanyaki bars. Any seafood that I've had at teppanyaki bars, shrimp, salmon, and everything like that, they've been good at teppanyaki bars. I guess the way they cook it is so different that I actually enjoy it, but any other time that I've had fish, I can't stand it, except for fucking anchovies of all things. Yeah, anchovies are the one fish that I normally like, which makes no fucking sense and no one understands it, but hey, that's what I'm like. And I was gonna buy shrimp, yeah. You told me to buy shrimp. Whoa! Whoa, there's just a fucking giant fucking tuna on here. Holy shit. Holy shit, giant tuna on display. Oh my god. You know, I like anchovies, but, any other time that I've had fish, I can't fucking stand it. But teppanyaki bars, I do like it there. Alright. Shrimp is the fine bait. Vinegar squid bait. Okay. Well, this one's the most expensive, so I'm gonna buy like 5 of them. But why do we need squid bait? We have the infinite worm. We have infinite worm. We don't need squid bait at all. Honestly, the way I'm playing Yakuza today, where it's just futzing around doing whatever, I could do a stream of Yakuza like this for like 7 hours of just fucking around doing whatever. I could so easily do it. I'm so enjoying it. The main reason I won't do that today is because I'm also doing Final Fantasy VII today. But you know, I so enjoy just futzing around in these games. They are so fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I am definitely glad that I'm Let's Playing Yakuza games. I think the format of the games and what happens in the games and the way I react to them make for very good LPs, and I very much enjoy the games for that. But it does also mean this whole futzing around thing, I need to make people aware and just be like, get ready. This entire stream's going to be me futzing around, not doing anything. And that's just the entire thing. Yakuza like a tourist. Genius. Fucking genius. I love it. Yes. So there's actually nothing up the top here that's specific other than that one girl. I feel like I should recruit her. One, she's been the best looking so far for me personally. Another person wants to fight. And two, she's the hidden one. I had to go into a tiny little door to find a market and go upstairs in that market. She's the most well hidden one out of all of them. Come on, come on, come on. There we go! Yeah. Fuck yeah. Gears a goddamn beast. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I can grab this. I whip you with a rope. Just a rope. It was infinite on there. I wonder if there was like a good heat move for that. Give me a break. You're a freaking monster. I got a funny looking 20,000. Fighting in this game's money seems to be really good, considering how much, like, 20,000 compared to what I currently have is very good. There might be a good money-making method later on, but hey. If you see a dude sitting in the open traffic staring at the high traffic space or patrolling back and forth, they're probably a random encounter waiting to make eye contact. Think of them like NPCs in Pokemon.